Hey, what's up, YouTube? Welcome to a special edition of the Trucking Journey. But what we're going to be talking about today, guys, is how to do an efficient double drop and hook here at Lowe's. Now, this middle dock is our assigned or dedicated dock, whatever you want to call it, meaning we can't use the other two as far as dropping the trailer there. But when you get here, truck drivers, the first thing you want to do before you even begin is assess the situation and see what kind of obstacles, meaning what kind of things can cause you problems. Like all of these racks over here are going to take away some of the space I may want to pull up. This big pile of pallets over here is kind of in the way to set up, like, you know, a normal 45. So what we're going to do is back our trailer into this dock beside it, and we're going to have to lower the landing gear, unhook from it. And since we're right beside, we're going to snake right over to this one. Raise the landing gear, not all the way, I'll show you guys that in a minute. Hook up it and pull it out of the way towards our exit that we're going to be leaving in, which will be about where it's sitting now, a little more to the right. Then we're going to come back over here, hook up to the loaded trailer, snake it right over, and back up. Now, depending upon the Lowe's that you're at, there's either going to be an airline lock like this one, which that's really what you want, but some of them will have either a kingpin lock as well or a kingpin lock instead. This one does not, so that's good news. So we've got to get the key to take this off before we're going to be able to hook up to it. Now he's unhooking from this trailer, and to save time, instead of hooking the airlines back up, he's just going to set them right on the catwalk, because, well, we're going to be using them again in a moment right here on the next trailer. And while he's lowering the landing gear, I'm going to go take the bills to Lowe's, and what they're going to do is come outside and take all the seals off. There's 3 on there, a bolt, a wire, and then a regular plastic seal. Be right back, Kentucky. Okay. Alright, I've checked in with the nice Lowe's lady and got the keys to take the airline lock off. And usually I just set this over on the side because I'm going to have to use it again in a moment. And now to remove the seals. Now normally they remove these, but she said I can. So we take that one off. Chucky's going to remove the bolt. Boom! And lastly, this wire. Nice. Alright, now it's time to open the trailer doors. I have absolutely no idea what's behind these doors or what kind of condition it in as far as if a load shift has occurred. So, you want to open your doors like this, guys. Stand behind the door, not right here in front of it, but behind the door. Open. Alright, we're okay. If it was something here where it was a concern it could fall out, I would shut these back and not open them again until I'm almost at the dock. But actually, with that stacked up high, we're going to do that. So Kentucky's already pulled the kingpin. We're ready to unhook from this trailer and back up to the empty that we're going to pull out towards our exit. Kentucky's going to connect the air lines. And raise the landing gear. Now, raising the landing gear is a time-saving opportunity. He's not going to raise it all the way to the top because we're not going down the road. We're just pulling it around the corner here. But we are on a bit of a slope up here, so he's going to raise it a little less than halfway, just enough to cover the slope, and is also going to save a few seconds lowering it. Perfect. Kentucky is pulling this empty trailer that we're going to be taking with us out of the way. He's going to lower the landing gear, unhook from it, leaving enough room so he can go by and hook up to that in a few moments.
Now that we got the trailer out of the way, we're going to unhook from our air lines. You might ask me, why didn't I hook up the electrical line?
Why didn't you?
Simple. We're not on the main road just yet. I just pulled up far enough where I can get our loaded trailer back into the dock where this one was at. So let's unhook from this trailer and hook up to our loaded trailer and get it over into the dock.
Everybody knows about tighty-righty, lefty-loosey, but dealing with trailers, it can be a little confusing. On our trailers anyway, I know some reefer trailers are ass backwards on this, but go to the right if the trailer is going to remain in this spot like this one, or to the left if you're going to leave with the trailer, which means raising. Now with most trucks like your Internationals and your Freightliners, to pull the kingpin you just like reach right up in there and pull it. On this T68 anyway, it's way up in there, so we use a little tool called the kingpin puller. I keep mine right there in that cargo compartment. Bright green so you can't miss it, but you just reach up in there kind of at an angle and pull it towards the front of the truck. It sticks out. Now you can unhook. At this Lowe's, with all the springtime merchandise is scattered around here, Kentucky really didn't have enough room to turn the truck around, so he's just backing up. Okay, Kentucky, it's deja vu all over again. Gonna hook up the air lines?
Yeah.
Don't necessarily need to hook up the electrical line. Not right now. And you know, I think we might could get by with only hooking the red up.
Yeah, I see a lot of yard jockeys just hook up to emergency.
Another way to be a little more efficient with landing gear, I see a lot of people, you know, we're going left because this is leaving. But as soon as you get the tension off of it, if you stick your finger out, kind of spread your legs at a base, you can roll it up faster. And that should be good. Now, because this trailer was stacked real high, I mean, it wasn't severely leaning, but it had a little bit, we're gonna leave the doors closed for now. And what Kentucky's gonna do is snake this over and pretty much back right in between these lines you see in the concrete into door number 2.
Hey, I've now hooked it up to our loaded trailer. It's in door number 3. I need it in door number 2. So what I'm going to do here is fish it on over Once ever I get it lined up and straight, I want to hop out, open the doors, because this is a full loaded trailer all the way to the very back. And since this is at an angle, we shut the doors back, that way none of the stuff come falling out. So let's get this door on over to door number 2, or this trailer on to door number 2.
I was saying to myself, what the heck is Kentucky doing? But I think he's in there talking to you guys. Notice the landing gear is not dragging. Also notice how he snakes it to get the trailer positioned the way he needs it to. Now we could have chosen to open the doors earlier, and if there was no concern of freight falling out, we would have. It's better to be safe than sorry on that, because if a whole bunch of stuff does fall out, guess who ain't picking it up? These Lowe's employees. Guess who is picking it up? The truck driver. That's right. All right, now Kentucky is going to demonstrate good trailer safety when it comes to opening the doors.
Stand behind it, that way if any of the loads happen to shift, open this door, it ain't going to hit me in the face. I learned that the hard way. Whenever I was at US Express, I picked up from Amazon. I was standing right here, open the trailer, about a dozen boxes hit me in the face, blooding my nose up, cut my lip. So ever since then, I stand behind here, in case something was fall out, it ain't hitting me.
Same thing on this side. Behind it. Because the last thing Kentucky and I want on a beautiful Monday afternoon is have a pallet of water or a big grill fall on us. See how the truck and the trailer are straight. He can see both sides in his mirror. Perfect. All right, now Kentucky's gonna unhook the airlines.
Once again.
How many times has that been? But this time, and now fully extending the landing gear. You turn it till you hear the air, or till you start raising it up. That should be good. All right, we are in the home stretch. Just got to take the airline keys back. If I can get in this door. Kentucky has got the bills. Now all we got to do is unhook, hook up to our empty, do a macro, and then we're ready for the next trip. All right, this has been a long time coming, but now we're gonna hook up to a trailer and actually leave with it.
Didn't we already hook up to this one earlier?
I think we hooked up a couple times.
this instructional video on the double dropping hook, give it the thumbs up.
Hey, and if you'd like to, you know, see some others, just hit us up in the comments and we'll see what we can do. But until next time, be safe out there and keep on trucking.